Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Victoria and this is Diary of a Potential Somebody. So, first off, just a few things. I'm having kind of a crappy day today, so yeah, didn't sleep much last night, and so ignore the eye bags and the bad hair because I'm exhausted. But I just figured, let me take a break from life just for a little bit and go ahead and make this video for you guys because I didn't get to upload over the weekend and I'm not really keeping up with the once a week upload thing, which kind of sucks, but I'm doing it now. Don't know what else to say on that. So yeah, since this video is kind of spur of the moment, I don't know how it's gonna go. It's not gonna be very structured, I guess you could say, but I'm gonna give it a shot and see how this whole sporadic thing works. I did have an idea in mind for what I wanted to talk about this past weekend. I just never got around to it, and I wanted to talk to you guys about my first major college crush. The reason being, I don't know, my first major college crush, that guy, he has such an effect on me, and he was really hard to get over, and a part of me still kind of feels a little something for him. I think I always will feel a little something for him because he was the first guy that I ever really felt like, wow, I want to be with him, In high school I did have like one major crush, just one in my 4 years of high school. But it was a very different feeling from like my first major college crush guy. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I don't think, see, this is why I need structure because I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. So my first major college crush, I'm not going to say his name because I wouldn't say his name is super uncommon, but at the same time, like, he's the only one I know with that name. So I'm not gonna say his name, I'm just gonna call him the guy. And I actually met him through a mutual friend of ours who goes to UT too. And I met him before freshman year even started. Incoming freshmen are required to go in for a freshman orientation, and it's like a couple of days. You have to stay here on campus and just kind of, participate in all these different activities and learn a little bit more about the university and things like that. So the girl I was rooming with, I actually met her over Facebook, and we were originally going to be roommates or whatever, but we never did become roommates, but we became really good friends, and we roomed together for freshman orientation. And it was through her that I met this guy because she actually went to high school with this guy, so they were already friends, which was kind of cool. But yeah, I met him at freshman orientation, and I didn't really think much of him at first. I was like, okay, he's a nice guy. But the more I kind of got to know him, the more I started talking to him, the more, I don't know, attractive he became to me. Like, I don't know how else to describe him, but yeah, like, the more I got to know him, the more he just kind of appealed to me. And since then, I don't know, he's an awesome guy. Like, that's the only way I can put it. He's really a sweet, genuine, awesome guy, and that's probably the reason he's my, first major college crush. Anyway, after freshman orientation, I never thought I would see him again because it's such a big school. It's 50,000 people. So yeah, I never thought I would see him again. Maybe, by coincidence, if I was hanging out with that female friend. But like, I never in a million years would have thought we would have a class or something together. And lo and behold, first semester of my freshman year, we actually had a class together. Really big class, like 500 people, but he was there. He remembered me. It was crazy. But yeah, through the course of that class, hanging out with him, I just the more I hung out with him, the more I liked him. I don't know how to describe it. And the reason was he was just a sweet guy. He's such a gentleman in the sense, like anytime I would hang out with him, and you know, we were entering a building or something, he would always open the door for me. I remember one time I was actually having lunch with him and like another friend, and there's actually a couple of girls entering the what do you call it? Not the cafeteria, but where you eat. I can't remember the name. Dining hall, like the dining hall. Some girls were about to enter the dining hall, and he actually got up and he opened the door for them, and I thought that was really sweet. Like he's just a really nice guy. It's incredible. And I don't know what else to say. Like he's just super nice. So yeah, through the course of that class, I got to know him a lot better, and I loved talking to him. He was like, I don't know, everything he said to me intrigued me, and like he was just a very good he was just very good at like keeping conversation, which is really hard to find in people nowadays, because a lot of people do rely on technology and they're always on their phone, and it's really hard to find a person who can just strike up a conversation like that and really, you know, keep you engaged in it. And he did that, and I don't know, he was just, I could talk to him about anything and everything, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I remember one time, what was it? After that class we had together, he actually asked me if I wanted to go eat lunch with him and another friend of his. And I was like, okay, so yeah. We went to go have lunch, and it was on campus, so we bought lunch at the dining hall. I don't know why I can't remember the name, but it's dining hall. And he actually ended up paying for my lunch, which I thought was really sweet. But during lunch, we were just having like, I don't know, we were just talking about random things, and it was, you know, just random things. And he brought up the subject of writing. He knew that I love to write. And he actually told me, you know, there's this club on campus that just dedicates their time to writing stories. Everybody comes together and they write for like an amount of time, and then afterwards they just share their stories with each other. I heard about it and I thought about you, and I thought that was really sweet. And he actually ended up taking me to the meeting that day. Like he took me to the meeting, he knew where it was, the time, he researched it, and he's like, if you're not doing anything afterwards, do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, like, yeah. You know, mostly because I was interested in a club dedicated to writing, but also because it was him that suggested it. Like the fact that he remembered a detail about me and, you know, put some time and some effort in trying to, you know, bond with me over it, I guess, was an amazing experience. And I think at that point, like, that's when I realized I was like head over heels in crush with this guy, because he made me, like, everything about him just makes me smile. Like, I can't stop smiling. It's ridiculous just talking about this. But yeah, he honestly is one of the most amazing, most, you know, caring, intelligent, passionate guys I've ever met, and I don't think I'll ever meet anybody like him again in my lifetime. He's just such a sweetheart, and whoever ends up with him in the future is going to be one very lucky girl, because he is just, I know there's no such thing as perfection, but he is pretty close to it, I would say. He's sweet, he's caring, he's smart, he's motivated, he's very much of a gentleman. He's just a good guy, and I don't know what else to say about that. I actually don't hang out with him anymore. We don't have classes anymore. I think he finally declared a major. freshman year he didn't have one, so he was just kind of taking different classes to see what he liked. And I think he declared pre-law or something now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm friends with him on Facebook, but just because you're friends with somebody on Facebook doesn't mean you're actually friends, you know? So yeah, I think he declared his major to be pre-law, which is kind of cool. I never would have thought he would have had interest in law, but you know, good for him. I'm very happy that he's found what he wants to do in life, and I don't know. I don't really know what else to say on this, mostly because I don't have something to read off of. I usually jot down my ideas for a video and discuss it with my camera, you guys, but I don't have some time to do that, so I don't really know what else to say on him, just that he is genuinely oh my god, I can't say that word. Genuinely genuinely, he's just a really good guy, guys. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. He's just awesome. And for the most part, I have gotten over him, but like I talked about in my falling in crush video, the last stage is just kind of like the acceptance of you're never going to be with this person, but you genuinely want, you want them to be happy, genuinely happy with whoever they find in life. So for this guy, like, I've reached that stage a long time ago. Like, I've accepted it, but you still have the lingering feelings. Like, not too long ago, I actually passed by him on campus somewhere, and I was surprised he even recognized me because I was wearing like a baseball cap and sunglasses, so like obscured face, but he recognized me and he waved, and I was like, oh, feelings, guys. Like, heart started beating, and like I got that stupid goofy smile, and he still has an effect on me, but I've just kind of come to the terms that I'm never gonna be with him, so that's that. But he will always be sort of a happy memory for me, and whenever I'm feeling sad, I'm just kind of like, oh, we had our moments and that was nice. And yeah, so he was my first major college crush, and after him there was only one other guy who is still kind of my crush at the moment, but I'm slowly leaning towards accepting the fact that I'm probably never going to be with him either, just because we don't have any classes. We don't ever see each other, very rarely, probably like on a monthly basis, and that's only because we're in the same scholarship program. But yeah, my current college crush is a lot different from that first one. They're both, you know, beautiful, happy things, but they're very different from each other. And I don't know, I don't think there's ever going to be anybody who makes me feel the same way my first major college crush made me feel, because there's no one like him out there. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully this video doesn't come out to be super long. I know my videos keep coming, like, they're always over 10 minutes, and that was never my intention. I always, like, when I wanted to start this channel, I wanted my videos only to be like 5 minutes long, and then my first one ended up being like 10, and I was like, okay, well, I'll make it shorter with the next one, and that one was like 15, and I think my most recent one was like almost 20 minutes long, which is pretty ridiculous. So hopefully this video doesn't exceed 10 minutes. Fingers crossed. I probably just jinxed myself, but it's okay. As always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment down in the section. A comment in the comment section down below. I love hearing from you guys. I try my best to reply to each and every one of you. And as always, if you have any ideas of what you want me to talk about in my future videos, please let me know. I'm running out of ideas because there's only so much I can say on boys and my lack of a dating life, my lack of relationships. Like, there's only so much I can say on the topic. So please, guys, let me know if you want to, like, what you want to see from me, because I'm running out of ideas. I'm not a makeup guru, so makeup videos would not be a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. Just give me ideas, guys. Give me some ideas, please. And last but not least, if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to hit the little subscribe button down below. I would very much appreciate it. As always, thank you so much for your love and support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully, maybe this weekend, if I can keep up with, you know, the weekly posting thing. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Sincerely yours, Victoria. I am starving. Need some food and some coffee. Genuinely. It's genuine, but genuinely? Sounds weird. Bling bling.